Before you talk about killing people, you better talk about educating them. And if you come over all creepy, or you come over all angry, or you come over all weird, they're not going to listen. I really appreciate Darwin Bedecker. I really pushed his arm to come to the protest on Monday to get him up here from San Antonio. And he wanted me on air right now to thank all my listeners that came out to that event and made it such a success. Anytime you come out for the Second Amendment, you're going to have disruptors who are going to try to spin things and do that. But they failed miserably. The whole time I was there, I had like COINTELPRO poking me and getting in my face. What's COINTELPRO? According to FBI records, COINTELPRO resources were expended on infiltrating, disrupting, marginalizing, and/or subverting groups suspected of being subversive. I can't tell you how many times I've just gone to any political event.
We're constantly put on the defensive against the federal government. Every single time. Be it the FCC coming to town and trying to shut down our local micro broadcaster. Be it the National Highway and Traffic Safety Administration coming to town and trying to shut down and train the police officers to do blood withdrawals. Be it the BATF now coming to town and shutting us down and trying to shut down gun shows, ladies and gentlemen.
Anytime you come out for the Second Amendment, you're going to have disruptors.
Who needs to deal with this? How do we want to deal with this situation?
That's an example of COINTELPRO. Anytime you come out for the Second Amendment, you're going to have disruptors who are going to try to spin things and do that. But they failed miserably. Here's another great example of COINTELPRO.
I'm here representing the Ladies of Liberty Alliance, and I want to thank Rita Quinn for organizing this. She had a big part of this. She's one of the founders of the local chapter of the Ladies of Liberty Alliance. And I want to talk to you about why the Second Amendment is so important to me.
You are not going to get away with your activities. You are not going to get away. Hey, ladies, the Second and First Amendment. Get the hell out of my face. I'm here to tell you right now that we are not your property.
He's trying to take over our rally that a lot of people worked on.
Is that once they cause all the infighting and division and problems, then everyone spends their time on that, and then you can't expand your organizations.
All right, is the freedom movement divided in Austin? Somebody doesn't want to play nice.
You have never had more solid evidence that Alex Jones is working for the bad guys than right here, right now. Because what he's doing, he's coming to a peaceful rally. He's trying to stir up violence.
They want to radicalize mainline libertarians, conservatives, so we can be politically demonized, so we don't become mainstream and take our country back. And if you come over all creepy, or you come over all angry, or you come over all weird, they're not going to listen. I don't know what to do. Oh, it's so much fun.
Us look like lunatics. Number one. Number two, he gets us divided amongst ourselves.
They send in people to cause violence. They spread lies about you. Like COINTELPRO poking me and getting in my face.
We wanted to give you a speaking spot, but instead of working with us, you started yelling on top of us.
For the joke is on them!
That's a diversion. That's a diversion. Pure diversion. Wow. That's guilty. If you're not, that's guilty. That's guilty.
It's all on them! It's all on them! All of it! All of it's on them! The whole time I was there, I had like COINTELPRO poking me and getting in my face.
And now you are acting like it's appropriate to just come in here and climb right on top of us.
Don't worry. Like COINTEL. Exactly like COINTEL. City Austin.
So you should be lifting us up and empowering us instead of moving.
I wasn't lifted up or empowered.
When you see them demonizing people like Ron Paul, myself, and others, you know it is a COINTELPRO operation. But getting back to COINTELPRO, infiltrate your group, and we need to incite violence. Oh, yeah! To run off reasonable pacifists in your group, and so we can have you arrested and, quote, break up your group. They also want to radicalize the message. Get out there and get fired up! Let these bastards know we're human!
No! He wants to put us in camps! Yeah, he wants to put us in camps! He wants to put us in camps! He wants to...
Rising up!
Put us in camps! He wants to put us... Watch out!
Oh, God. Oh, I'm getting a little hot here. I'm getting a little wild here.
Us look like lunatics.
Oh, yes, the New World Order's going down. And if you come over all creepy, or you come over all angry, or you come over all weird, they're not going to listen. Get up! Get moving! Get moving, soldier! Defend the Republic! Before you talk about killing people, you better talk about educating them. I'm the real thing.
Remember, you said we're new activists and don't know what we're doing, and that makes it okay.
I learned that to you. Yes. We had a lot of speakers here, and you wouldn't give up.
Wow, he just admitted to it, to Catherine Blythe.
But we couldn't.
Liberty Restoration Project.
That's all I'm saying, is that we would have wished that we could have organized.
Oh, I'm sorry I brought it.
So hold on, there's been PSAs airing on 90.1 for 3 days. That's the same station your show airs here in Austin. So there are people who work really hard. We wanted to get you the first class. I don't think after that
You don't know what you're doing. I know we're talking to you. Look, you got a hard on from me.
No.
I'll be here in 20 years. I'll be here in 20 years.
You are the reason I knew about the NIAF report. You were the reason that I went and tried to take that down, and now you're...
Ma'am, don't you think I've run into people when it's a mile rally before telling me I can't speak?
We're not asking that.
I don't care. It's not like it's some I speak.
I thought you said you didn't want to speak here. I thought you said you didn't want to speak here. You said you didn't want to speak here. I got you on video saying you didn't want to speak here today.
No, I didn't want to speak at that event. I don't care.
You should be
They asked me to
listening
speak.
to
I
that,
didn't.
Alex.
So you spoke anyway. Whatever. You just got. I got you on video.
And you're telling me that my experience isn't worth it, and you would rather just shout on top of us. You are the reason that I sat in front of the Missouri State Legislature and told them exactly what I thought about them.
Good job.
And now you are acting like it's appropriate to just come in here and climb right on top of us.
Don't worry.
Like COINTEL.
So how is Robert
Exactly like COINTEL.
in the city of Austin?
So you should be lifting us up and empowering us instead of holding us.
I wasn't lifted up or empowered. I'm here being friendly.
We wanted to give you a speaking spot, but instead of working with us, you started yelling on
Well, you
top
sitting
of
here
us.
with the you are treating the enemy.
That's a diversion. That's a diversion. Pure diversion. Wow. That's guilty.
If you're not,
That's guilty. That's guilty. It's been, yeah, if you knew it.
leave me alone then.
We're the professionals that do it, baby.
You're going to wake people up. And you should celebrate the fact that you're being active. Is that what you have to say before you
I really appreciate Darwin Bedecker. I really pushing his arm to come to the protest on Monday to get him up here from San Antonio. And he wanted me on air right now to thank all my listeners that came out to that event and made it such a success. Thank all my listeners that came out to that event and made it such a success. Thank all my listeners that came out to that event and made it such a success.
Hey, ladies, the Second and First Amendment. Get the hell out of my face. I'm here to tell you right now that we are not your property.
The whole time I was there, I had like COINTELPRO poking me and getting in my face. Anytime you come out for the Second Amendment, you're going to have disruptors who are going to try to spin things and do that. But they failed miserably.